Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Nintendo here with another Blue Protocol video, and in this one, guys, yes, you can see it. It's Twin Striker. It's finally time. I'm sorry that it took literally forever, but we're gonna do it. And before I get into anything, I want to say that, guys, I do not main this class. There's probably someone who knows way more about this class than me, like maybe Zakum, but I'm gonna try to convey as much as I possibly can about what I do know and how I play it and how you can play it. And I hope by the end of this video, you can take something with you moving on to the future or moving into the future that will help you kind of decide how you want to play it, or if you even want to play the class in general. So yes, that is it. And without further ado, let's jump right in. So as you can see from my gear, like, we're not like, you know, at a like in-game place, I would say. Like, well, okay, that's a lie. We can definitely do in-game stuff for sure with ease, but we're not like at like the top. We're not at like our peak. This isn't our final form. And probably after like I have more time to like grind it, especially when chapter 5 comes out, we will be in our final form with this class for sure. But let's start off with the skills. That is the bread and butter of this class, dude. These two skills right here, Warcry and Sanguine. Oh my god, guys, these two skills literally carry the class. Okay, Sanguine is lifesteal. All right, so you're stealing life. Now every single thing you do is going to be able to steal HP, right? And then Warcry, man. Super armor. This skill for the longest time actually made me like so jealous of Twin Strikers, just because of the fact that they had super armor plus lifesteal. I used to like be so mad because Aegis Fighter, we don't have lifesteal. All we have is health regain, you know? So we get a fixed amount. Freaking Twin Striker, lifesteal, you're doing so much damage, you're getting all that back. And it's just a crazy combination of super armor and lifesteal together, like Sanguine, Warcry, beautiful. But anyways, impact, you got Drain Spiral and you know, some other stuff, cross out, this and that. You don't even need to know the names. All you need to know is what they do, okay? Also, I want to talk about another really important skill if you're going to be playing Twin Striker. If you've watched my videos, you know I'm not really into the whole entire support role at all, but I will definitely do it, especially if it's built into my kit. Aegis Fighter, for example, its ult is really kind of a support ult. Every single time you ult and go up a level, you're going to be giving your team buffs and then also healing them. This is kind of a really cool support passive, not an actual skill, but a passive. And pretty much when you're at a certain link, link is like, you know, when you guys are doing damage together as a team, as a unit. When you're at a certain link, after you get to a certain point, you will then be able to give your team or your unit a life drain or HP drain or whatever you want to call it, HP drain ability. So everyone's gonna be able to heal themselves. It's really cool. I think really good. I've been in a lot of situations where we have like two Twin Strikers, and because they both met the criteria for this passive to activate, we literally like were able to survive through something that we probably wouldn't have been able to survive through. So yeah, really good. Besides that, the other passes are really just like kind of gauge or stamina based, a little bit of HP based slash, you know, damage based. Doesn't matter. It's cool stuff, but like, you know, not as cool as this. Okay, and trust me when I say this, guys, I don't like playing support at all, but this is a really cool skill to have as a DPS. Also, the way I play this class isn't necessarily DPS. I actually play it as kind of a tank. I know that sounds crazy, but yes, instead of DPS, I play it as a tank slash healer a little bit. It's weird, and DPS as well. Like, don't get me wrong, there is DPS there, but there's definitely more tanking than anything else. I don't have aggro on here, but what I used to do was I would actually use Jake for the aggro skill. That way I could try to 1v1 bosses. I don't do that anymore because Aegis Fighter has too many aggro skills. So a lot of the time, if there's an Aegis Fighter, they just do their thing and I just do my thing, which is killing stuff. Yada, 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 enough yap. I'm gonna show you guys the combo that I used to use, or that I used to use and then currently use. Because before we had 4 skills. So it would be Impact, it would be Spiral, and then it'd be Sanguine, and it would be Warcry. Now we have 8 skills. To be honest with this class, I don't think, actually, yeah, I really don't think that Twin Striker needed 8 skills, but of course we're gonna get 8 skills. But this class it was so broken. It still is pretty broken, to be honest. But 8 skills doesn't really change much, just adds more damage, just adds more HP drain for me, the way I'm playing it. Mind you, there's a lot of skills that I'm not even using, but I'll talk about the ones that I am using, and I'll show it off right now. So what you want to do is you find the biggest guy, right? You find the biggest guy in the area, right? You start off with a little bit of a run up. You go into your Warcry, boom, 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 boom. Now you're just doing damage. You get your little, you know, boost up right there. Then I go into impact. Then I activate my Sanguine. Then I just do damage. Then I just continue to do damage. This skill right here that I'm using, Spiral Drain, is strictly, you strictly want to use this skill, that Spiral Drain, if you are close to death, because that skill resets your HP pretty much, especially if you have super armor on. That means you can't get knocked out of it. It consumes your stamina. That's why this skill, this class has a lot of stamina related things. A lot of stuff will actually consume your stamina. But besides that, you have Ignition, which is really good as well. It consumes your gauge a little bit for more damage, but you get your gauge right back. So there's also that. But really, really good. Combo gauge, really important, dude. This class is like literally all combos, man. Like, you know, you can spam your Imagines. The Imagines don't necessarily matter, at least the one that I'm using. I will say there are some that are definitely BIS for this class. One specific Imagine that's 100% BIS. Like if you really want to like go crazy, definitely this one, because it's going to give you some fire resistance down, kind of what Aegis Fighter does for its G4 left click, but it's an Imagine instead. And you know what? I didn't talk about that. So for this class, it's G4 like left and right click. This is gonna actually give you a bit of fire resistance down, but like, listen, nothing close to Aegis Fighter. It's not the same. It's like a small little thing. It's like, it's nothing. It really doesn't even matter, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But this one is very good. The G4 for the right click is actually gonna be HP drain increase. So when I walk up to this thing, and mind you, I don't have any buffs on right now. Everything's just like normal state. And then I right click. You see how I just gained health? That's just my right click. So now I'm just getting health back that I don't even need. And yeah, it just does that, which is really, really cool. You pair that up with like, say, like you go ahead and go use Sanguine. You know, the numbers are bigger pretty much. So you're getting more HP back, stuff like that. So there's that. That's really cool. Now I'm going to show you guys how I actually would combo this before we jump into dungeons and I show that stuff. Oh wait, another thing before I even go any further, I need to tell you guys, this Imagine is not something that you need to be using at all for Twin Striker. This Imagine is purely on here because it gives me like 700 HP. And like I said, I like running a really tanky Twin Striker build. But the best Imagines that I would say I would be using, if I weren't like making a goofy class like this or a goofy build like this, it'd be this, you know, our Bandit King. It gives a lot of DPS or damage increase to like all attacks, I think like by 4%. And then you also have this one. This also gives you some more stuff as well, some more damage as well. Then you also have, where was it? The last one, this guy here. Dude, Roboto, man. This guy is just like one of the best DPS. Like literally one of the best DPS Imagines. It's like the grandfather of DPS Imagines, I will say. It's just the best. It's the GOAT. But yeah, definitely these three are like really good if you're not running this. So keep that in mind. And also there's a whole lot of other Imagines that I'm not using that could probably be really good for this. Even this one, I was actually thinking a while back about using this one on this class. Its ability allows it to, so when you get to a certain point of health, you'll get an insane boost in damage. It's really cool. It's like Emperor or something, but yeah, really cool, really cool. But anyways, let me show off how I actually like would go into something like this. Let me just attack so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, cool. So jump up, Sanguine, put my stamps on the floor, impact on the floor, boom, throw that. That's actually a projectile, but it does do lifesteal. You know, then you get your little attack boost. That, now you're doing more fire damage. This, and then like you kind of get to chill. You activate Ignition once you have a full gauge, full combo gauge. Say you're out of health or you're low on health, you get this back. You know what I'm saying? Get all your HP back. Then continue the process. Da 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Get your stamp back. Boom, Sanguine. Boom, 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 boom. And it's just like a repeat of that. Also, one thing I will say about this class is like getting an elemental burst is super easy. Super duper easy. You have a lot of damage, a lot of elemental burst damage. It's just really, really easy. One thing I will also say is like, if there was ever a class, if you were the type of person that felt like Kiritoing a dungeon for no reason and just going into something by yourself and it's actually hard content, this is definitely the class to do that with. I've actually 1v1'd a couple dungeons with this. Because I couldn't get anyone to queue at the time, so I needed a class to do that. This class got the job done fairly easily, guys. It was really cool. But yeah, aside from that, as you can see, it's really just, you know, whatever. You know, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. That's pretty much everything you need to know. The ulti is huge, absolutely massive, a crazy amount of damage. You can actually get that way higher as well if you enhance your DPS even further. One last thing I will say is that we are going to be getting new skills for every single class pretty soon. And if I remember correctly, the skill that Twin Striker is going to be getting is Desperado. That skill is going to change the game for Twin Striker, period. It's going to change the entire game because as you can see, I have a lot of HP, right? You take that into, like, you factor that in with the fact that Desperado, that skill is going to be the first skill in the game that consumes HP and then rewards you with a lot of damage. It's like a high risk, high reward skill. Because Twin Striker is able to just get all that health back, if you were to do this, like, you know, this, boom, and then you charge up your Desperado, mind you that when you use that Desperado, you're going to be getting super armor while you're charging it. It's going to slowly start to consume your health. But one thing I do want to test out is the fact that if I use this skill first, and then I'm kind of having that health come back to me, like, slowly. Wait a minute, I messed it up. So I messed it up, my bad. I'm getting health back, but not as fast as I want to. That's the problem. So if you use Sanguine and then use your impact, you're going to be getting like passive health back, especially if there's a lot of stuff inside of it. You're going to be getting a lot of it back. So like this, Sanguine, boom, boom, boom. I'm getting health back slowly. Then I use Desperado. I'm going into super armor. I'm getting that charge and my health is getting drained, but I'm also getting health back. I don't know for sure. We're going to test it out. But when that skill comes out, I'm assuming that you're going to be able to do an insane amount of damage. So much damage, in fact, that like it's just going to be the most busted thing ever. They might even have to nerf it. I don't know for sure. But yeah, that's going to be crazy. It's going to be a game changer. I'm really excited for that. And I'm probably going to be like swapping out something lame like this one here, because I don't even need this. It gives you a lot of HP back, but it's like it's not really needed. But regardless, let's jump into a dungeon really quick. And I think I might just switch up a couple of my Imagines because there is a new one that I got recently that I love so much. I think I'm going to switch this one. I'm going to lose 700 HP, but this one's like really fun. I love this Imagine so much. It's so good. Let me get out of combat really quick so I can switch it. And we will do in-game content so you guys can see like how my like class works in in-game, right? Just really quick. Really quick. We'll do EX. Oh, wait, should we do the in-game dungeon though instead? And this is where everything went terribly wrong. As you're about to see in this dungeon, I mean, nothing really goes my way. It just goes bad, but let's just let it play and you'll see what happens. Okay. Okie dokie. We are missing one person. Ooh, and that weapon would probably be better, honestly. That's one of the newer weapons for Twin Striker. Do I have that one, actually? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I almost have it to +5, though. I need to grind that out. It's good. It's a good weapon. It's really good, actually. Level 60, level 60. But the difference is this is fire, and then this is ice. But the actual element damage is like 16, so it's way better than this one, to be honest. I might actually grind that out next. Okay, start off with... Wait, did they already find it? Oh, I think they already found him. Okay. All right. And right here, I really should have known that this was like where it was over. Like this was the beginning of the end right here. Because like the fact that I was in this area by myself let me know like, oh God, like my team is just, you know, they're not here to help me at all, right? And what really showed me though, like what really showed me that we were actually screwed, that I was actually screwed, was the fact that not only on the first battle area were we already just fumbling the bag, but by the second, but before we even got to the second battle area, we had already fumbled the bag twice. There was no bag to even be fumbled at that point. It was just gone. It was just done. But yeah, that's about it. Let's just let it play. Let's just let it play. All right.
Onward. We'll not be making that mistake again. Wait, I'm doing it again, but we should be coming back down here, right? Or are we gonna fight up there? I'm confused. What are they doing? Are they coming? Okay, they're coming. Okay. I think I might just pull it up. I think they're fighting up there. Yeah, they're fighting up there for some reason. I don't know why. We're probably gonna fail. It's already looking bad. It's already looking bad. This guy's... Ah, my goodness. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to fight the stuff up here. One of the most important things is to make sure to keep moving to the actual battle area, because if you don't, you're gonna end up wasting time and not be able to kill the boss. It's failure. It's failure. It's failure. And I don't want to make this video all about, like, you know, like what these guys are doing wrong, but I want to stress this in Blue Protocol. When it comes down to in-game content, guys, you can't afford to stop somewhere. If there's a group somewhere, you can't afford to stop there and kill it. You have to make sure you continue to go forward to the battle area door and kill the stuff there. So we'll be able to actually kill it on time and move on. Because whatever we run past is going to follow us if it's capable of doing so, right? So keep that in mind. That's like really, really important. Really, really, really important. And you'd think like, okay, well, if this guy knows that, then obviously they know that. But it comes down to greed. I will be honest, it comes down to greed. Some players feel as though if they're good enough, or they think they're good enough to kill everything in one area at a time, and that's not the case at all. At all. And that'll really just result in us like losing. We're at 6 minutes. Goodness gracious. And I don't know why, but this is like just a reoccurring thing when it comes to like in-game dungeon. Like, especially like when it first comes out, everyone's just being so greedy. Like they always want to try to kill every little thing so they can get extra little boxes. And you know what probably the most insane part is? This only started happening once they made it so like you would get more weapon drops off of the floor. Before that, like dungeons were done so efficiently. Like it was simple. It was common sense. Now it's like you got these players who just for some reason think that like they're I don't even know, the main pro tag, like, you know? They're like, "Oh no, it's fine. I can kill stuff here and I'll still be able to beat the dungeon." No. You're gonna just mess it up for everybody. So, big boy right here, big boss at the top, he actually has white mechanics and also will heal himself. Little guy at the bottom, Dunkirk, also has white mechanics but does not heal himself, but is very strong, nonetheless. We have to kill both of these guys. Wild. Oh my god, and they got the freaking thing wrong! It's over. It's over, dude. Oh my god, that is crazy, bro. Listen, if anyone is watching this who actually plays Blue Protocol, this is not my fault, alright? This is not like, listen, do not judge me for this run. Okay, this is not my fault, dude. This is not my fault, dude. These guys have to be trolling. They have to be trolling. Honestly, from now on, when I make a YouTube video, guys, I'm probably not gonna do the in-game dungeon. I'm probably just gonna do EX. Because these guys just cannot be trusted, bro. Cannot be trusted.
Yeah, so as you can see, you know, maybe that wasn't the best idea on my part. We're not even gonna go into that. We're just gonna do EX. I think that'll be a way better way to show off Twin Striker, because that was just absolutely terrible. Like these guys, man, like I don't understand. I don't want to go on a rant. I don't want to be the guy that starts getting mad, like, you know, but I'm just saying, like, it's getting old, you know? It's getting really old. Like dude, people are just so greedy. It's literally not the fact that people don't know what to do, because in order to even do that, you have to have already done the lesser version of that dungeon and almost every other in-game dungeon to this point. To be honest, if you played long enough, it's just the fact that people are just greedy little monkeys, little bastards, just greedy, just fucking oh my god, well, I gotta kill it so I can get the drop. I need the drop. You don't get anything if you don't beat it, right? So we're gonna do this instead, and yeah, hopefully this just goes way better, you know, because that was just absolutely terrible, absolutely horrendous. I'm just disgusted. And if you play Blue Protocol and you saw that run, do not judge me, because it's not my fault. I try my best. I try, but it's just, you know, sometimes your best just isn't enough, you know? All right. Hopefully, guys, this will be a good, you know, hopefully this will be good. Hopefully this will be great. Hopefully this will not go like the other one did.
I think we're running the same build though. We're not changing anything. We're just gonna go in with what we have so we can like kind of have the same same results, but this time better. Oh wow. Oh my god, that's pretty clean actually. That is pretty clean. Pretty clean. All right. So we got Spellcaster, Blitz Lancer, Twin Striker, Aegis Fighter, and Archer plus me. So far, so good. I'm feared. Yeah, let me hit you in the butt. I wonder if Amazon's gonna censor that. Whole entire monster butt. People are dying. People are dying. That is no good. I need to help that really quick. Super armor for the win. Super armor for the win. Super armor for the win. Let's go. And then let's heal ourselves really quick. Oh, I got knocked out of it. No, I ran out of super armor. It's okay though. It's okay though. Oh, I missed that too. Okay, I need to get health back really quick. And Gwen. Get all that health back. Come on. Alright, we're good. Oh wait, no, you're here. Kill you. Yeah, man. Super armor for the win, man. I'm telling you. It's crucial. It's crucial. Where's the... Yeah, there's the crowd. There's the crowd. Boss guy. You. I wish this guy wouldn't run. A little bit of help over here, people. Be great. A little bit of help. That'd be cool. Fighting this one little guy over here by myself, all by my lonesome. I wish he would stop running though. Maybe I should stop doing this though. Maybe I should like. Right now, I'm playing like I would play Aegis Fighter, where I just like go for the biggest guy possible, or whatever the boss is. And currently, this is like the boss right now. This is him. God, I missed it. Okay. Alright, you. That was good concussed. That was actually a really good concussed by the Aegis Fighter. That was actually really good. Ult. Yup. goodness, come on. Perfect. That was great, that was great, that was great. And as you can see, I'm kind of not using my drain at all, or my spiral at all, just because there's just like no need. We're kind of just doing really well. Like we've been getting a lot of heals just off of our like right click G4, you know, honestly. And then also using our Sanguine here and there. And that's really how it should be. To be honest, drain spiral is kind of like a skill, like that's like your last resort. Like either things are going so well that you just use it because you want to do more damage, or things are going really bad and you like really need to use it like to get all your health back. But I will say it does have a downside, and that downside is the fact that you can be knocked out of spiral drain or drain spiral. That's why you really want to make sure to use your super armor before using it, so you don't get interrupted. You get all your health back. It's like if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh and like you're about to like, you know, go into the combo, but then you get Ash Blossom and it interrupts the thing. Like it's that bad. It's that type of bad, you know. You're like, oh my god, it's over. Or like they effect failure you know, like it's bad. It's bad. So you want to always make sure that you have like super armor going. And of course, there's still ways you can get interrupted. Technically, like say you get elemental bursted while you're about to use that skill, you'll get completely interrupted. But besides that, like it's perfectly fine. Things are going so much better than that last dungeon. No cap. So much better. Okay. You are my enemy. Doing a good amount of damage as well right now. Molting that. No, it ran. Oh my god, it ran. Oh my god, it ran. I'm using the skill. I don't care. It's time. Super armor into Sanguine into impact. And ignition. Just stand on this guy's ass, man. He just keeps running. Gust? Okay. That health back. Mission, super armor, and back at it. God, dude, the Aegis Spider's not concussing this thing enough, dude. He's not binding and concussing enough. This guy's moving around way too much right now. He has way too much freedom. I don't like it. Way too much freedom. Ignition, Sanguine, and Stamp. Or Impact. I call it Stamp. I don't know why, but it's called Impact for being Impact. Up. Super armor, I'm out of it. Here we go, okay. Ult, hit this one. Oh my god, of course it runs away again. And it's crazy because like I can just sit in all of this and just be fine. Actually wild. Barely take any damage, to be honest. switching targets. I'll just help my team kill this stuff and keep chasing that thing around at the moment. Concussed. It's got to jumping this poor guy right now. All right. And yeah, I mean, right there, like, that just goes to show, you know, like, you play it right, play your combo right, you can really just survive almost anything. Especially if you have a good team. Mind you that we only had one healer, and my health stayed, like, max pretty much the entire time.
But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to know, you know? That's all there is to know. All you really need for a good Twin Striker build, to be honest, is a Sanguine and Warcry. And definitely add Ravine Impact, and like you got a pretty good build. You got a pretty good build. Now, weapon-wise, I would say really experiment, like really try to experiment when it comes down to like any class, to be honest. Twin Striker, a lot of people really just go for like defense, or not defense, my bad, damage. A lot of people just go for damage with Twin Striker, which is completely fine because that's kind of what it's supposed to do. But me, I like to play a tanky build. It just makes it easier for me to, you know, stay alive, do stuff. But really, when it comes down to it, I will say just like really do your best to experiment and like see like how things go, you know, like see what happens. Like you might find something that no one even knows about. Like you might find a way to build a weapon that's like really cool. You might find a skill that you like to use that combos with another skill really well, a passive that works really good with another passive from a different class entirely. Just some Blue Protocol, experiment and try different things. Don't copy and paste, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe like take something to build off of, but like definitely try to have some originality as much as you possibly can, because there's not a lot of skills in the game right now, but I understand, you know, there's gonna be more stuff being added, so keep that in mind and just be open-minded, right? Be open-minded, and don't be like me, because one thing that I do is there's actually a whole entire class that has one of the best passives, shareable passives, that would be so good on Twin Striker. It's actually in Heavy Smasher, but as you can see, I don't really level my Heavy Smasher at all, but it has a crazy passive. It's a stamina passive. I only have G1, but G3, you're just increasing your stamina so much, to the point where if you pair that up with Twin Striker and using the spiral drain or drain spiral, you'll literally have like, dude, the combinations are just, it's insane. So definitely try to make sure to check out all the classes, what they can do for one another, and put a lot of time into leveling and you know, have fun, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to show you for Twin Striker. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it made sense, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Also, make sure to sub, like and sub if you enjoyed the content, please, and leave a comment on what class I should do next. And yeah, by the way, I stream every day at Twitch, on Twitch at Nintendo, so make sure to check me out, and yeah, peace out.